What's going on, everybody? Desmond Sharp back with Madden NFL 19. We are still in week 4. We are about to begin the second player versus player matchup. Jordan Sharp and the San Francisco 49ers take on Jamarian Ward and the Los Angeles Chargers. Both of these teams are on a one-game losing streak. The 49ers losing to the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Chargers losing to the Los Angeles Rams. So, as we take a look at the season standings, the Titans are 4-0 now after beating the Philadelphia Eagles. And here are the rest of the standings. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams are undefeated at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are 8, 9 are 2-1. Eagles just went to 2-2 after losing, and the rest of them are what? And here's the rest of these teams at 1-2, and some are 0-3. So we're gonna see what happens. Here we go. The 49ers are looking to win this game, cause one of these teams losing streak is coming to an end. But who is it gonna be? We're going to find out right now. Here you go.
This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, the newly minted $137 million man, Jimmy Garoppolo, and the San Francisco 49ers take on Philip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, football, of course, back in L.A. and back at StubHub Center in Carson, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. An early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory.
Alright, so the 49ers are going to kick it off to the Chargers to start the game, and we continue week 4 of the NFL season. Here's Desmond King on the return, and he is taken down at the 22-yard line. Here comes Philip Rivers. Look at his interceptions. He had 5 against the Rams. That's what led to him to have 11 here to come in.
Wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he can lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception ball.
Here's Melvin Gordon on the run on first down. And Gordon is taken down at the 27-yard line. Gain of 5, second down. As we take a look at the Chargers offense.
we get a quick look at the Chargers starting offense.
I have to admit, I've rather enjoyed watching Melvin Gordon's improvement as he's developed.
And guys, don't forget, after this game, it is Sunday Night Football. You know, the random night at 8 something in the nighttime. The Baltimore Ravens going into Pittsburgh against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's second and 5 for Rivers. He will find Green. And they get him down to the 42-yard line. Gain of 15 and a first down.
3 catches, 94 yards, and a score.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
First and 10, Rivers. He's looking to throw. He throws. Caught. Jamarian Ward. Jamarian Ward turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Chargers.
It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
Remember the good old days when the 49ers...
And he makes the extra point, and the Chargers lead it 7-0.
Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific.
What an incredible start.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone.
And the Chargers are now going to kick it off to the 49ers. And it will hit in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes San Francisco, and they'll be led by Jimmy Garoppolo.
Who's in his second season now with the 49ers.
And he put his time in New England to really good use while he was there. Obviously not the starter with Tom Brady there, but he observed Brady every day, learned every nuance of the offense, and every week during the season, the Patriots would give him a chance to run.
The 49ers come in first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Real big-time reps, and he's translated that on his next move to San Francisco.
Now it's the fullback.
They're going to give it to the fullback on first down. And he'll be taken down to the 26-yard line. Gain on 1 second down. And here's the 49ers offense.
And a quick look now at the offense for the 49ers.
And wide receiver Marquise Goodwin showed in 2017 he's more than just an Olympic long jumper. He shows more facets to his game. Not just a long ball threat either. Could catch it underneath. Nearly 1,000 yards in receiving. And had more catches last season than his 4 years combined in Buffalo.
Second and 9. They give it to Jordan Sharp. And there'll be just a couple on that one. 3rd and 7. As we take a look at the Chargers defense.
For the LA Chargers, they enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
3rd and 7 from the 28-yard line. Garoppolo will throw for it. He throws and it's caught. Goodwin. And he's going to take this one up, but it will be a 4th down and inches. And the punt team is not coming on the field. The 49ers will go for it. And they're going to give it to Selleck, and he will get the first.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Garoppolo. He will find George Kittle.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
And that gained only 2 yards on the catch and run, second down.
And the ability to go up and get the football. You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find
Garoppolo on second down gives it to Sharp. And he will be tackled at the 43-yard line. Gain of 2, third down.
They could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Garoppolo on third down. And Garoppolo breaks 2 tackles. He breaks another one. And he fires, and it's caught. Jordan Sharp. And it will be a 49er touchdown.
A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better
Yup, it is.
than a back who's a complete guy who can run.
And Robert Gould
And we just saw
nails the extra point, and we are tied up at 7.
Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
And here's Robert Gould to kick it off.
As the kick's away.
Desmond King back to receive.
Return it now. Here's King.
And he'll be taken down to the 28-yard line.
Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan.
Here now comes the LA Chargers. They'll be looking to score like they did on the last drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
And here's Melvin Gordon on first down.
They'll only get a couple up to
And he only got 2 yards on that one. Now it will be 2nd and 8 as we take a look at the 49er defense.
The defense will look for San Francisco. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against.
And if you're the LA Chargers, you should watch out for Richard Sherman, because if you throw the ball near him, he's gonna pick it off. 2nd and 8, Rivers. He will find Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon. He's still going. And he'll be out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college.
1st and 10, Rivers. He'll find Melvin going on the screen. And he'll be taken down to the 49ers 37-yard line in enemy territory.
If I missed him, it would have been a long night. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 4, Melvin Gordon. And Gordon is out of bounds to the 37.
Takes it inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Now look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during
Rivers. On his incomplete. He was trying to go for green that time, and now it's 2nd down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Rivers on 2nd down. He throws. Caught Jamarian Ward. And down he goes at the 6-yard line.
That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball.
And that will do it for the first quarter of play. 7-7 is the score. Back to LA after this.
That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis.
Back here in Los Angeles. Chargers lead it. Chargers with the football, and it's tied up at 7. Rivers on 1st and goal. He throws, and it's caught to Allen for the Chargers touchdown.
Keenan Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
And the extra point is up and good, and the Chargers lead it 14-7.
Every time, I don't care what the coverage is.
Sturgis for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's Dante Pettis on the return.
Here comes Pettis. Uh-oh! Pettis! He's gonna take it back! And it's gonna be a quick strike touchdown for San Francisco.
Touchdown number 1 in his career, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Deontay Pettis with a huge kickoff return. And the 49ers have tied the game back up.
And they say challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs.
Now the Chargers return team is coming back on the field.
To keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
Rivers on 1st and 10. He will throw. Caught. Allen.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple
Rivers on 1st down. He throws deep for... Oh, and that was almost intercepted. But good defense by Richard Sherman to knock that away. He was going for Benjamin. Now it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming.
Rivers on 2nd down. Throws deep. And it's caught.
Inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards.
That's a big time pitch and catch right there. And partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be...
Rivers on 1st down. He will throw. And it's caught by Green. And out of bounds down to the 3.
Up there at 22. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now just tallying it up.
Rivers on 1st down. And he will be sacked.
Jeremiah Tauchu coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they'll have to start...
Rivers on 2nd down. Throws. And it's intercepted.
It's intercepted.
This was the problem for him last game against the Rams.
He'll be brought down.
And Witherspoon will be taken down at the 10.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback...
Yep, and that is interception number 12 for him on his career. Here's Garoppolo on 1st down. He throws. Caught. Jordan Sharp on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down to the 47 in enemy territory.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
On second down, here's Sharp. And that play went nowhere.
Stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line.
Second down, here's Sharp. Oh, he's breaking tackles, and it will be a first down for the 49ers.
35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss.
Garoppolo on first down. And he will find Goodwin. And he'll be dropped down at the 25.
12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Garoppolo on first down. He throws. And that pass is intercepted.
Picked off by Jaleel Adai.
And they will have the football down to the 40-yard line.
We'll remind you once again, coming up
back here in LA, we are tied at 14, and it's the Chargers with the football the Chargers with the football.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10.
Rivers will throw. He throws deep for Green. And that is intercepted for the second time in this game. And they will have the football down to the 45. Jimmy Ward with the interception. That is 2 straight interceptions for Phillip Rivers. That is number 13 on his career. Here's Garoppolo. He will find George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds at the 37.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting.
Garoppolo.
Finding open space.
He will throw. Caught. George Kittle.
Left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And
Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and puts it down.
Garoppolo. He will find Jordan Sharp on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down at the 19.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 2. Garoppolo looking. He will find Goodwin. And he'll be taken down all the way to the 8.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy.
And Garoppolo. And oh, it was almost intercepted, but it will fall incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have.
Here's Jordan Sharp. Oh, and he tried to jump over him, but he got tackled back at the 10.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Garoppolo. He will find Jordan Sharp. And he will be taking it back to the 12 and losing to 4th down.
It's 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
And Robert Gould makes the field goal, and the 49ers lead it 17-14.
17-14 lead. So they get the field goal here at the end of the second quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
And that'll carry over.
And all the Chargers have to do here is just kneel the football, because
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
so this will be the last play of the first half. And they'll take a knee, and that is it for the first half. 49ers lead 17-14.
As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. A lot to get to here this final day of September. So let's get started. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where it was the visiting Dolphins who come away victorious on the road. Ryan Tannehill sharp in the victory as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks.
I can't believe that.
4 touchdowns.
3 interceptions?
Finally, we'll save the biggest for last. We head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions.
Of course, all 3 of them home teams losing. Wow.
In our game is Jimmy Garoppolo in his first season as a full-time starter with a strong first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Alright, so we're back here in Los Angeles. The 49ers will get the football to start the second half as they lead 17-14 and looking to extend their lead.
We are back and started in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because...
And here's Jordan Sharp on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 30-yard line. Gain of 5, and that will be a second down.
Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Garoppolo on second down. He will find George Kittle. And that will give him 10 yards, and that will be a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective
Garoppolo on first down. He'll find Kittle. And he'll only gain 2 on the catch and run, and that'll be a second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Garoppolo will play fake on second down.
Across each zone. You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up.
Throws deep, and it's caught. Garcon.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Garcon was raising his hands up for Garoppolo to throw it to him, and he did just that.
He was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse.
Garoppolo on first down. Garoppolo in trouble. And
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
and he'll find a tight end.
Another big
And
gain
look,
that
he'll
time.
be
This
taken
one
down
goes
at
for
the
19
24-yard line and another first down.
General rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice
Here's
throw.
Garoppolo on first down. Garoppolo in trouble, and that will be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Garoppolo on second down. He'll find Garcon.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drop
Garoppolo on third down. He will find the fullback, but it will not be enough for the first down. No gain, fourth down.
So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought the running
Robert Gould
is what they would have done because
hits the field goal, and the 49ers take a 20-14 lead.
instead now they're not close to the first down.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks,
And now Robert Gould is ready to kick it back off to the Chargers.
because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a
Here's
field goal is
Desmond
not good.
King on the return.
Confidence to let him knock it
And he'll be down at the 26-yard line.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time.
Here comes the Chargers. They're down. They're down in this game. Need to try to get something on the board
to start a half.
so they can have the momentum.
Sequence of plays we want to run, these things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play. Right
First and 10. Here's Melvin Gordon, and he'll be taken down at the 26-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the
Rivers
numbers.
gives it to Melvin Gordon on second down.
Ground game.
And he'll be taken down to the 27. He get 1 yard back and third down.
First half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Rivers on third down.
Throw is Rivers.
He throws downfield. It's caught to Allen.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
First and 10, Rivers throws. And the pass is caught to Green. And they will have first down yardage to the 24.
In the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down. Such a valuable commodity to have a tight end who can run and get open. How about what he just did there? Worked his way from right to left across the field and found his way.
Here's Rivers on first down. And wide open is Williams.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play.
First and goal, Rivers. And he will be sacked.
Taken down. Solomon Thomas in there to sack him for a loss of 6. This man's been a fan favorite in the Bay Area for a while. First with Stanford, now with San Fran.
The number 3 pick out of Stanford last season. His versatility.
Rivers on second and goal.
Defensive tackle, defensive end. Line him up over
He
the
throws. And it's caught to Allen.
to get to the quarterback.
And he'll be taken down at the 1 yard line, and that will do it for the third quarter.
Is going to do it for this third sports. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? One receiver left, that's Allen.
Rivers on 3rd down, and he will be sacked.
Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Jeremiah Tauchu in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage.
And the field goal, it's good. Chargers are still down, though. They're only down by another field goal.
Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists.
Here's Pettis on the return. And Pettis! And he's going to be tackled at the 45-yard line. He was so lucky that he did not return that again. The Chargers were so lucky he didn't return that again.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st down. Oh, look at that. He throws deep. And it's caught. Touchdown, 49ers.
Take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one. And you better believe
now the Chargers are down by 10. They just hope they either kick a field goal or score to play defense and try to tie it so they can tie it and try to send it to OT if they can.
And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
1st down and 10, Rivers. He finds Green. And a gain of 10 yards, but it will lead him to a 2nd and about an inch.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
2nd and inches from the 35.
2nd down, Rivers.
Rivers just don't have nowhere to throw it. He just slings this one out of bounds.
Away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
He just had nowhere to throw it, so he had to sling it out of bounds.
An incomplete pass
At 3rd and 10, 3rd and inches, if they do not get this one, they have to definitely go for it. Rivers on 3rd down. He throws, and it's intercepted. This was the problem last game against Los Angeles. This was the problem last game.
Between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now.
Garoppolo on 1st down. And wide open is Goodwin for the 49er touchdown. And that should just do it.
Passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. But what a quick turnaround.
This should just do it.
Next play, boom, touchdown.
This should just do it. The crowd cannot believe what just happened. He had 5 against the Rams, and he has 3 now in this game. No wonder his team is losing at this point.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Phillip Rivers now gears up to lead the offense on the field. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had a victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But
Rivers on first down. He throws. Oh, and it was almost intercepted, but that will fall incomplete. He lucky that wasn't his 4th interception of the game. He needs to watch out here. Rivers on second down. He will find Williams.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Rivers here on first down at midfield.
Rivers now from the
Looking to throw. Rivers throws, and it's caught. It's Green.
13 yards that time and another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 37. Rivers, he finds Williams.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside
And the Chargers are trying to do hurry up.
Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Rivers on first down. Throws, end zone. And it's caught for Allen and a touchdown.
Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he's dancing after he scored the touchdown.
Able to cut into that deficit. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
They're trying to review it to make sure he had the possession. Hold up, 1. Oh, I don't think he's gonna get it. Wait, if he did have 1 foot in there, it'll still count. I'm just saying, like, you gotta have 2 feet in there. And it will not count. It will not count, and the fans are booing.
It is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
His 2nd foot wasn't in bounds, and now 2nd and 10 for Rivers. And that will be incomplete.
Incomplete. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands.
Rivers cannot believe that wasn't a touchdown for Allen. Rivers on 3rd down. He will find Green, and it will be a touchdown.
Virgil Green, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
They need to go for the onside kick here, because
Chargers getting Virgil Green away from their AFC West rival Denver Broncos. They spent the last 7 seasons because the Chargers, remember, lost Hunter Henry to an ACL tear back in June. Virgil Green trying to fill the void.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
And it will be recovered by the 49ers.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Garoppolo on first down.
Much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches saw.
And he will be sacked. It's Bosa. And as we head to the 2-minute warning, Chargers are trying to get a stop so they can get the football back. Back here in Los Angeles, it is 49ers football.
Just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
They're trying to. And he will be sacked again.
Down he goes again. Melvin Ingram in there to get him. And this pass rush strong sacks on back-to-back plays.
Garoppolo on 3rd and 34. And it will be intercepted. This is his second interception of the game.
Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe
Rivers on first down. He throws deep. Caught! Williams! That was a great plan to step out of bounds so they can stop the clock.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
They know they have 3 timeouts left. They're trying to make sure they can score. Rivers is sacked.
Safe, and he goes down. Jeremiah Tauchu in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Rivers on 2nd and 20. He throws deep for Green. He's got it.
A gain of 32 that time. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Rivers, first down. Melvin Gordon will take it in.
Into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
Oh, almost blocked it, but he puts it in. Now they're down by 3. And they're going for the kickoff. I think they want to get a stop. They want to get a stop so they can tie the game.
No doubt about it.
This is taken at the 3.
Here's Pettis.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Chargers need a stop or something. They need a stop or something.
Now they get set to head back on the field. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right, because ball security is
First and 10. It's Jordan Sharp.
Field goal can tie you, but you don't even think that way. Just take care of the ball, close out the game.
Will they close it out? We're about to find out.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Back here in LA.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
They give it to the fullback. And he'll be taken down back at the 30.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Back here in LA, 49ers. They're trying to
This is 3rd and 8.
They're trying to get the first down so they can seal this game. And he will not get there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
And now it's 4th down. Now the Chargers are trying to score. And it will hit the back of the end zone for a touchback. With 15 seconds left to go, they need a field goal to tie it and send it into overtime. They still have 1 timeout remaining. Rivers. He will find Allen. And that will be their final timeout.
Timeout with 7 seconds left. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
With 7 seconds left, the Chargers need to think of something to do on this drive.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
With 7 seconds remaining, Will the Chargers take the win over San Francisco? We're going to find out. Rivers will throw deep. And it incomplete. And the 49ers win this game.
50, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some.
The Chargers tried. They tried.
They couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took it down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Niners, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be off to Oakland next week for a date with the Raiders. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what?
Well, the Chargers fall once again, but they only lost by 3. So they're now 1-3 on the season. Alright, so the Niners winning 34-31 over the Chargers. So for LA, after losing, they'll be heading on the road. They'll be at home against the Raiders, and then head to Cleveland for a using game with the Browns. Wow. Anyways, guys, if you are ready for the third episode between the Ravens and Steelers, the Sunday Night Football, hit that like button, make it splash on that like button.